Hey everybody. So, Petty to GT. Will it happen? I don't know. I sure hope so. Freaking 5-star recruit, possibly coming to the ATL. And it's pretty unprecedented. So, Georgia Tech has only ever had one 5-star in the history of the school before. Do you know who that is? You get one guess. It's Calvin Johnson. Only ever had Calvin Johnson, the only 5-star to ever come through Georgia Tech. So obviously this would be absolutely huge if we did land this Petty kid. But one thing I want to say about this in general. Obviously, I'm hoping he comes here. Offensive lineman, we have one of the best offensive line staffs, and we have a nasty O-line right as it is. Our head coach is an O-lineman, so it makes sense that we'd be pulling in. At any position, offensive line would be the one. And man, I mean, that just sounds crazy to say, considering where we were. Even a couple seasons ago, the offensive line has been abysmal. Brent Key has done a miracle job turning the offensive line around. And I was skeptical, too, when he took over because, the offensive lines, obviously he was running them, under Collins. But, so I was like, well, they were bad under his watch during, Collins' tenure. So I was a little skeptical at first, but clearly it was something that Collins had them doing wrong. I mean, I know that they didn't do a lot of pad practices and stuff, so it's something Collins is clearly his fault that the offensive line was bad under him. So Brent Key's got that turnaround this year. Absolutely incredible job. I want to say, to even be in the conversation, we're in this kid's top 2. It's between us and Florida State. And of course I want him to come here. But look, even if we don't land him, I'm stoked that we're getting consideration even from a 5-star. How often in the past have freaking 5-stars looked at us and even considered giving us the time of day? Now they're coming here on visits. They got us in their top 10 and their top 5 and their top 2. So clearly, this is progress being made. This is a good sign. I just can't believe we're even in the running for a 5-star. So obviously be historic and legendary if we were to land him. On a bit of a downer note, though, I think I wanted to point out. This might piss off some of the older people, but, I think a lot of people, younger Tech fans, feel the same way. This could have been us if we had never hired Paul Johnson. And I've made my stance on Paul Johnson clear many times. I respect the hell out of him. I loved him as a coach. He did a great job with his style. What was Paul Johnson? I'm not blaming Paul Johnson for, us being in the Stone Age. What was he going to do? Turn the job down? No. We hired him. It was obviously the, athletic director at the time and the athletic department's fault for letting that happen and letting it go on so long. Because imagine we had gone a different direction, hired, Cutcliffe or something instead of Paul Johnson. We missed the entire 2010s, and we're just coming out of the dark ages with Jeff Collins, and it's like I just look back on what could have been. It sucks. It sucks, and I have immense respect for Paul Johnson. Love him as a coach. He was a hell of a coach, a good coach. But we never should have ran the triple option. We never should have hired him. Both things can be true. So I just wanted to come on and say freaking hashtag petty to GT. A lot of missed time for sure, but we're here now, right? And we're moving forward, and we're making a lot of progress. And I am even freaking blown away that we're even in the running for this. So I just wanted to get on here and say hashtag petty to GT. Y'all get that one. Y'all get that one going. Show them some love, cause we'd love to have them. All right, go Jackets. I'll see y'all next time.